You guys don't watch these podcast analysis channels, but I try to watch the new videos on there, and Too Lazy to Try just killed it. Can one of you guys Google Too Lazy to Try, the ugly meter ruined his life?
Okay.
It's a classic Howard Stern show where this guy invented this thing called the Ugly Meter app, and you take a picture, and the picture put into the app then says, you know, you're a 34, or you're a 68, or you're a 90, or whatever. And
very scientific.
Well, no, at first it was just a joke. It would just give you random numbers, but people loved it anyway. And then he improved it, and he said, I went to some tech people, and they started considering bone structure and various measures of beauty. And so,
is that real? They really did that?
Well, a lot of people don't think it's that real. Yeah, but the best thing is that Howard invited the guy in, and then he had all the people in the show do their faces. So Howard got a 34. Fred got a 44. Jason got a 59. Gary Delabate got a 59. JD got a 52. Benji got a 67. And then, let's see. Oh, John Lieberman, is he a management guy or something? He got an 18. Doug Goodstein got a 20. And then he reveals that the worst score of all time, any celebrity put in there, is Jay Leno, who got an 11. Because whatever the metrics are, and Jay Leno has a weird-looking face. So then Ronnie the Limo Driver does his face and gets a 0. Go to 440, and you'll see what happened at 440. And they've been ragging Ronnie a little bit at this point already.
That's funny.
Like after this, they scan a Ronnie the Limo Driver mask, like a mask of Ronnie's face, and that gets a 5. Like that does better than actual Ronnie, which is hilarious. But obviously, there's nothing really to this app, and you shouldn't take it that seriously if that's what's going on. But everyone just keeps saying it to Ronnie, like, oh, you got a 0. How does it feel being 0? And Ronnie, it's getting to him. And of course, he's coming up with some conspiracy theories in his mind. Like most people that get a bad score on this app, they'll just say, like, there's nothing to it.
They screwed him on purpose. Go to 645.
Like, who cares?
And Ronnie just starts repeating. They like claim on the show, oh, is Ronnie crying on the hall? And so,
uh-oh. It's fine with me. All right. Keep reaching for the stars, bud. Ronnie, come on. Let's run it back. Making me cry. Ronnie, let's run it back. Benji just changed his score.
It's killing him, but he's acting like it isn't.
You might be able to get at least a 15.
You made me cry, man.
Let's do retest.
I'm not doing anything.
Retest.
I will not do anything for these guys.
Are you afraid you'll do worse?
Because I know it's a bunch of bull.
They go to 9 minutes and they discuss the conspiracy because Ronnie insists like they came in determined to give him a 0.
What's your theory?
My theory?
Yeah.
As far as what? My 0?
Yeah.
Dude.
How do you figure?
How do I figure?
Yeah.
They can do anything they want with that picture. They can make it to look like shit any
you
way
think they
want.
manipulated the picture? Or
and they decided to give you a 0?
Just figure out what they got out of that yesterday. They got airtime like they wouldn't believe. They got airtime right into the wrap-up show.
Right.
And when the guy walked out the door...
Maybe, so you don't think you are a 0?
Wait, when the guy walked out of... The little bald, ugly guy walked out of the studio yesterday. He goes, thanks for being such a good sport, with a big smile on his face.
So you think it was rigged?
Oh, I know it was rigged. You know what? Without a doubt in my
I met a guy. I got to tell you something. I met a guy. He's a burn victim. He got a 25.
I'm glad
what number do you think you should be?
Dude, I'm happy for him. I don't care.
But what number do you think you are?
I don't know.
Why do you think that they chose you?
Because they know that it blows up into a whole thing with me.
He's the big name.
I'm sensitive. Stop.
Okay, go to 1255, and this is where the guy is invited back because Howard just is milking this thing. This is when the show is great.
Yeah.
And
when is this from? Do we know?
I think it's from maybe mid-aughts or something like that. But how Ronnie is pissed because the guy was on the was it Superfan show or something? He said something Ronnie doesn't like that he can't remember. And then Ronnie accuses him, says, everybody says you sound like China, the wrestler, trying to get back at him.
Yeah.
Which people are saying he kind of does. I don't know.
Like you. Okay. I don't like your voice. You sound like China. Everybody's saying you sound like China out there.
China?
Yeah.
You mean the wrestler?
Yeah.
You sound like China?
Apparently, I guess.
What is he?
I think so.
You don't like it because you got a 0. Do you really honestly think this guy masterminded?
I don't really care, dude. I don't want to know about
care.
his.
You do talk to the guy.
He so cares.
I hate it when people do that.
But why are you upset? Why are you upset?
Because I don't need this guy. I don't need him in my life. I don't need to be bothered with him.
But why are you so upset?
He's having a great time. He's making a ton of money. It's great. I'm happy for him.
Are you angry with him?
I don't care.
No, are you angry with him?
No, I don't like being bad-mouthed on Superfan. There's no reason for it.
What did he say about you?
I didn't I just said his thing was shit, and that was it. He doesn't have to personally attack me.
It doesn't sound like you don't care.
Well, hey.
This guy's actually enjoying it.
Well, yeah.
He's laughing.
Don't attack. You said you're not going to attack people?
She was just asking what was said.
I'm talking to Howard, all right?
And I asked Howard to ask what he said on Superfan.
What did the guy say about you that set
I don't remember.
Oh, my God.
I don't remember.
Crazy.
I do.
What did he say?
Yeah, what did he say?
He said
he doesn't remember either, of course.
He remembers. You remember.
No, he says he doesn't.
You said basically.
I just heard him say he doesn't remember, John.
Okay, what did I say?
John, what the f*** is your problem?
He's so mad.
I just heard him say he doesn't remember.
Will you please calm down?
He's out of his mind.
What is wrong with you? Seriously. Ronnie, what is wrong with you? You two have benefited from the 0.0. At the block party, they're yelling 0.0.
You got your publicity. Be happy, okay?
He made $300,000 personally.
Good for him. Yeah. I'm happy for him.
Howard just pouring it out.
Yeah, of course.
I'm happy for the guy.
On Superfan, you said, from what I can recall,
Ronnie claims he made $300,000.
So, as usual. Lots of users around.
I don't have all the notes in front of me, but from what I recall, you said basically that Ronnie is too big for his britches, that he has an inflated sense of self, and if you were going to do this for a bit, you would have done either Gary or Benji, because you would have sold even more apps had you done Gary or Benji, correct?
Yeah, and if you did Gary or Benji, you wouldn't be sitting here again, okay?
Will you let me finish, Ronnie?
No, I don't want to.
What do you mean? If Gary got a 0, you think this guy wouldn't?
Gary would have went along with it, and that would have been the end of it.
I mean, he knew you'd get upset about a 0.
Ronnie calls out the conspiracy.
So ridiculous.
Ronnie,
it's so funny.
To rile me up.
You kept it going, Ronnie.
Yeah, I got, like you said.
You kept it going.
Which is probably if they did choose somebody, why they would choose him, because they knew he'd keep it going.
I would choose him in a second.
Yeah.
I loved it, John.
Did you
Just
not?
like you loved it.
Listen to this.
Yeah. Just like you loved it.
I didn't say I loved it.
No, you didn't love it either, man. Yeah. Why don't you admit how you up you were over it, how you didn't sleep at night?
I did not like my score. That's no secret. But I didn't blame this man. I didn't blame this man.
No, you came to me and you said this is all
a
bullshit.
conspiracy theory.
Come on, John. Tell him how you said it was bullshit.
I did, and I just repeated that. Ronnie, I just repeated that. You're so done. What I didn't say, listen to me, please.
The guy didn't sleep for 3 days.
Listen to me,
Ronnie. Didn't sleep for 3 days.
No, it wasn't 3 days. You're out of your mind.
No.
What I didn't say was...
Don't make me call your girlfriend, because she'll tell me how you didn't sleep for 3 days.
You stay away from her.
I'll tell you why I think you should take it.
No, I'm not doing it.
You look really handsome today.
I'm not doing it. I will not do it.
You look handsome.
I don't really care.
You got a haircut.
So I got a haircut.
I say you go up to at least 9 points.
And you put M25 in your hair over the weekend.
I guarantee you'll go up at least 9 points.
I don't really care, dude.
You'll be a 9.
I don't care.
Go to 1837.
Please tell me you took it again.
Ronnie is out of the room, and he keeps saying something that makes Ronnie just leap into the room because he gets so pissed.
He knows how to get Ronnie worked
But he
up,
didn't care.
so he brings up strippers again, and Ronnie just loses it. He runs back in the room, he gets in the guy's face and starts yelling at him, and it's awesome.
Okay,
So
guys.
why does he care? I mean, really, this is Ronnie's life, and he hanging out with strippers all the time, and he cares about what an app
He's in the
tells
other room.
him.
No, look at him. He just
he's,
launches.
Well, hey, guys. Well, here's Richard and Sal.
Here he comes.
Oh, God,
Ronnie.
oh, God, oh, God. We need
Life, okay?
We need security for security.
We get attacked by security.
Hey, Ronnie.
Ronnie.
You know nothing about me.
I know a lot about you. I listen to you every
all
day.
right.
You spit in my face.
He does sound like China, doesn't he?
Yeah, very much.
Oh, there goes Ronnie.
Zero's not contagious.
I hope Zero's not contagious.
Ronnie.
Oh, he's back. Uh-oh.
Ronnie, easy.
He's back. Sal's trying to hold him back.
Standing right here.
Ronnie,
It's not even on
take
the
a seat.
mic.
Ronnie,
He shoves Sal.
Oh, what an asshole.
He's so mad.
To the studio for a while.
What's your problem?
What
not
mic
saying
is that?
Ronnie, I'm a huge fan of yours, and I like you a lot. But
What microphone is that?
Go to 2122.
I just want the guy to sit there and go, I thought you didn't care.
21-22, and this guy gaslights him one final time.
Oh, awesome. I like this guy. I like this guest.
I'm sorry you got a bad score.
I don't care about your score,
But it's out of my
dude.
control.
Yeah, I know. It's
You're
your
a zero.
You're scientist.
You're a zero. I'm sorry.
Oh, boo-hoo.
It's your DNA. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Take the
I
test
really
again.
sincerely.
I wish you-
Ronnie,
yeah.
I do. Listen, I've listened to you for
Go ahead.
years. I'm a huge fan of yours.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
I am.
Yeah,
I am.
yeah. Okay.
Ronnie, you're mad at a guy
really
because
am.
you got a
I'm
zero.
not mad at him. I'm just mad at the shit he's saying about my life. Tell him to mind his business about my life.
Do you understand what people say?
Your
Are you
reaction,
okay?
Yeah.
your reaction
Yeah, I'm
is
fine.
over the
Are
top.
you? Because I said a good thing about you. And
No, you
you're,
didn't say anything good.
I
You
said you
nothing
have a
good on
great
Superfan.
life hanging out with
Nothing.
Superfan. I didn't say anything
Nothing
on
good on
Superfan that I
Superfan.
didn't say on the show
Wait, hold
today.
on.
What did I say on Superfan
He
that was
does
so
sound
bad?
like China, doesn't he?
A lot.
Yeah.
Jason said he listened to Superfan and he doesn't know what was said. He can't figure it out.
There's nothing
That's what I'm
was
saying.
said,
It's not
believe
that I
me.
don't remember what I didn't say. It's that I don't remember saying anything bad about you.
Okay.
I said you've got an ego.
What did he say?
I mean,
What
Yeah,
did he
I
say?
mean, right. Okay.
Ronnie,
you don't
what
have
did
to
he say?
leave, Ronnie.
Dude, I'm so done. So
I bet you he's not
I'm glad
done.
he's done.
I don't think he's done.
He's scaring me.
You're scary.
Yeah, it's scary.
You're being scary.
I'm scared.
You don't
He
even know what
repeats
the guy
everything
said.
everyone says. It's hilarious.
He's out of his mind
Go back there.
about it. He doesn't even know what was said.
What is it, Richard?
What did I do?
And then Ronnie comes in one more time before storming off. He starts
he's not
talking about
done.
this guy went after his personal life because he brought up the strippers. And he's like, he took it too far with that. But they're all like, dude, you talk about
all the
strippers all day
time.
on air.
Yeah,
Just here you go to strip clubs. You're a Ricky's
That's
man.
none of his
But I
business.
never
though.
said that in a
Say that
negative
It's
here.
none of
way.
his business to bring it up. I didn't bring up anything
go to
about
strip clubs?
anybody's personal life.
Is it your personal
Okay.
life when you're announcing, that you're opening strip clubs all over the country?
Aren't strip clubs your business?
Yeah.
You go and you appear at strip clubs?
Yeah, okay,
that's
fine.
your business.
So how could you be mad at him for saying you go to strip
No,
clubs?
he said I have an ego problem. It's not. I never attacked him
Well, look at
personally.
your- look at
I don't
your ego.
need him to attack me personally.
Look at your ego.
There's no reason
you're taking
for it.
this too hard. So big deal. You got a zero.
I don't care. I keep telling you that.
Sound like a guy who cares.
All right, listen. You see,
Ronnie, you twist
Dude.
everything I say to be negative, though. I said you go to strip clubs. Why is that? If I said you go
that
to
wasn't the
McDonald's, would
only
you say
thing,
that's
dude.
a bad
I
thing?
don't remember the whole goddamn show, but I sat there and listened
Do you
to the whole
remember
thing.
Your
the show?
email
I mean-
used to be scores, man.
What's the sense of trying to even talk to you?
To me.
Because
I'm trying to talk sense.
Okay, that's pretty much the end. Anyway, Too Lazy to Try, which is a great site. He has a much longer version. This is like 25 minutes of
good, though.
mostly, yeah, it's
Explains
really
it,
funny.
yeah.
And there's so much else to it, too. I would love to see the whole show because it sounds like Ronnie just lost it. He kept leaving the room declaring he wasn't coming back. And then somebody would say something and he would come storming in. He just lost it.
He's not on the show anymore, right?
No, he retired.
Yeah.
Is he not on at all now?
I think he used to occasionally pop on from Vegas, like via Zoom, but I don't think he has been lately.
Now, is that because he's really retired or because of the new Howard?
I think it's partly the new Howard, to be honest. But Ronnie was so great because Ronnie would say, not say anything to get attention, but he would say whatever was on his mind. Like,
Exactly.
he acknowledged that he likes Trump. Like, that was maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And when nobody could say they like Trump, he said, I kind of like Trump. I think I'm going to vote for him. And, of course, that sends off a whole thing about why he likes Trump and whatnot. And so he always ends up on the defensive. He always thinks it's a conspiracy theory. I guess there was a personality test also they did very badly in.
Oh, boy.
So I thought that was a conspiracy. But anyway, I think that Too Lazy to Try and Podcast Cringe and Comedy Enforcement, they're all really good places to go for some entertainment. Not always just critiquing these shows, but sometimes bring out some pretty funny stuff like that. And I noticed that had like 400,000 views. So I suspect he did one in the Dabbleverse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, didn't he? Brand was on the Dabbleverse, or did Dabbleverse just come in to the story while he was? I can't remember. Didn't Too Lazy to Try do one on Stuttering John? I think it was on Stuttering John. I think it was a combination of the Stern Show, and then he referenced the Dabbleverse. And of course, the comments were all about the Dabbleverse. But anyway, really funny. If you want to see the rest of it, go to Too Lazy to Try. And the title of it is The Ugly Meter Ruined His Life.
Yeah.
I believe.
Ugly meter.